What's up, Speak Fam? I'm back with another one for y'all. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me this long, and I appreciate all those who support me and that continuously support me on my journey to make this a pretty big channel for all of us. My video today will surround the township meeting at Thornton on the 28th that was canceled because none of the trustees showed. Mind you, this was a meeting called by Tiffany Henyard herself. And the grounds for the meeting were actually supposed to be to discuss the previous meeting in which they issued several ordinances and put some measures in place to control Tiffany Henyard's spending of the township funds, and also to force the creation and production of a budget for the township. If you want to see that video, it's in my last video. So just if you go to my page and just look at the last video that I posted and just watch it, and you'll see the events that unfolded at that exact meeting. But a quick message before I jump into the video, guys. Firstly, thanks to all my subscribers and my supporters and those that believe in what I'm doing here and see my vision for good and for change in our world. That's what I'm going to be fighting for a lot of on this channel. Is I'm going to be advocating for change, for a wave of goodness to sweep our nation, and finally we'll get the right people in the right positions, and we'll get the help we need to strengthen our growth and everything that we stand for here in our world, where we do a lot of working in order to help our government keep it going. But the question is, all of the time that we're actually giving away in order to work these jobs and pay these taxes to fund these positions of these politicians and things like that. And then the fact that they use these same positions against us in ways that limit our livelihood, that makes our means for living more uncomfortable, which is unfair. So I think we need to just start putting these people out where they belong, in front center, and we need to start frying their asses. And we need to make sure that everyone's aware of the type of person they are and the type of people we're trying to avoid getting in office. It's time for a change, a permanent change, and it's time for us to live the real American dream, all of us, and be happy and not be worried about our government limiting our happiness and controlling every move we make. So once again, to my subscribers, I love y'all. To those who come in and just watch the videos, I love you as well. But I would really appreciate it if you would just hit that subscribe button and become part of the family, and that way you won't miss any of the new content that comes out, and you also won't miss any of the progress as our channel grows and our platform grows. But thank y'all again. But anyway, here we go. Let's jump into the video.
Their story without you cutting it up, chopping it up, adding this in it, putting this in it to make it sell for what you want it for. That's not what we do here at Thornton Township. Just like all this I'm saying right here, I'm pretty sure you're gonna cut it, chop it, and make a segment, and that's what they're gonna put on the news. I guarantee you. I just want to show the people that we care about them. There is more to the story than what you see. For those that know me personally or know me, because I grew here, remember everybody else flew here, y'all know that I'm rooted in the community. Like literally grew up in the village of Dawson. That's why I stay in that fire over there, because I ran and I won as a trustee in 2013. I've been a trustee for 2 terms, won both my seats back to back. Then after that, I ran for mayor, won that by 82% that they hate on, landslide. So that means y'all wanted to change. And then God blessed me and placed me here in 2022, becoming the first female, youngest African-American supervisor of the largest township in the state of Illinois. That's what all the hate is all about. It's all about your super mayor became too popular too quick. I did not go through the boys club. I am not your status quo. I'm so rare, so unique, and that's why everybody got a problem. It's all about control. And I stand in the fight because I want the boys and girls of the next generation to see what it looks like to come out of controversy and to come out of all the hatred unscathed. Because at the end of the day, only God can fix this. Because right now we are fighting a spiritual battle, whether y'all believe it or not. We are. It's a lot of demons, and you saw half the demons got up and left, and everybody that really wanted to hear another story stayed to hear a different side, a different narrative. And those that know the truth, which I don't know about my staff, they sit here and don't want to say nothing, but I always tell them get up and speak, because when I say it, nobody wants to listen. But maybe when y'all say it might be a little different because you're telling me it, and I'm saying it to the public, but you gotta say it. So now they understand where y'all coming from as it relates to all your departments. Because at the end of the day, they say, we ain't signed up for this. We don't want to be on the news. We on this, and I get it, because that's a lot. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot on a person. And that's what y'all fail to realize, what you're doing to regular, everyday people. They mental. Y'all should worry about that. They have families, they have kids, they have loved ones. No one cares about that. You guys just attack. And that's why a lot of people don't come to board meetings or don't speak up, because they're afraid of being attacked off of just giving their opinion. That's not cool. I keep telling you, you gotta remember, we are people first. At the end of the day, when you're sick, when you're ill, when you're in that hospital bed, guess who by your side? Your loved one. I pray, hope it's your loved one. But it ain't the hate group. It ain't the people that you catting with every day. You ain't gonna see them. Call them and ask them to help you bury a loved one. Call them and ask them to help you with something for your kid. I guarantee you're not gonna get no support from them. But everybody not a band together when it's something hateful. It said that fake news and negative news travel faster than anything positive. I never seen nothing like it. And I am the first to go through a big old smear campaign like this. I never made the news every single day, every news cycle. Gosh, how much money do y'all make off me? I just wonder. This is all clickbait. I never seen it in my life. But yet I'm going through it, but I'm still standing 10 toes down, ladies. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna alter. I'm not gonna stray from my vision. I'm not gonna leave my assignment that God has placed me on. I'm going to complete it no matter what. At the end of the day, y'all didn't notice, we have, what is it called? The picnic this evening. We're supposed to have. Not this evening, what is it? Saturday. We're supposed to have the picnic, Friends of Tiffany picnic. Y'all know, like I know, that people that been here forever. How long have Frank Zuccarelli been doing Friends of Frank Zuccarelli picnic? He did it every single year. It's the same thing we're doing. What's any different? That's what I'm telling y'all about the hate. If you really go do your research, you will understand what I'm stating to you. So now we're supposed to have that this weekend. So the board didn't show up.
Sunday the 1st.
What is it?
It said Sunday the 1st.
Okay, I'm correct. Sunday the 1st. And we're supposed to have that. And again, that brings everybody together. All 17 communities. So in doing so, the board is supposed to show up because they asked, meaning they wrote it in the ordinance. This is my point about control, to put it before the board to vote for it. So why didn't they come and vote for the picnic that they know we got? We don't have a board meeting for another 2-3 weeks. It's always the 2nd and 4th Tuesday, okay, of every month. So I'm just giving you the examples of the things that's going on that you're not paying attention to. So what does that mean? Do I not still provide for you residents? Do I not have the picnic now because the board didn't come and vote for a picnic that we have every single year, like clockwork? What do we do? And this is what I mean when I say the board do not run the day-to-day. You literally vote on a budget, and that's what you do. You stay within your budget. But yet, I put that on the agenda last board meeting, and no one voted for a budget. How many times do I have to keep saying vote for a budget, vote for a budget? We've been fighting for a budget since April, and we still to this day don't have a budget. Nobody got a plan, but everybody want to stop our plan or our vision. Why is that? You cannot stop someone's vision that really cares about the public. Because at the end of the day, y'all know we still having that picnic. So y'all might as well show up and come on out. May not have no the artists that we had set up for it, but we gonna have a picnic. So still come out, love on each other. Y'all know I'm all about family. Bring your kids. You gotta find no babysitter. You gotta do none of that with any events we throw here at Thornton Township. Bring your entire family because it's something to do for everybody. They can skate, they can dance, they can do whatever, play games. It's for everybody. And that's what I love about what we do here in Thornton Township. They keep getting overshadowed with the negativity. We all about caring. We all about uplifting. That's why y'all see me still walking, still talking, still positive, still with my head held high, because I don't know that world of, oh, you defeated, oh, they doing this. I brush that off and keep going. And that's my message to anyone, anybody that wants to get in politics, that's trying to grow in a management position, wherever you work at, news anchors, I know y'all go for it too, because there's a lot of sexism that goes on that you don't get roles and parts, or it can be the anchor, all that goes on, but nobody talks about it, nobody. But I'm okay with talking about it, because I'm not beholden to nobody. So all I'm saying to you is, you have to stand for something, fall for it all. And that's why y'all see me constantly standing. That's why you see me giving my speech this evening, and why I want you guys to know what was going on. What else I want to tell y'all about? Okay, I told y'all about the contract, meaning the ordinance. I call it a contract. When you read a contract, you gotta read the fine print of the services that was stopped. It still just hurt my heart for them not paying for the ice cream for the seniors. That really bothered me a lot, and the reason why, because I care too much. I never saw nothing like it. You got an ice cream social with no ice cream, make it make sense. And guess what? It's like, was it $200-$300? What it cost, lady?
About $290.
$290 that they couldn't get. Make that make sense. It's not no big money. It's something that they do in an everyday job. This is what they do in both of their departments. And that's senior service. But that's why I'm stating the fact, because this is stuff y'all don't know. After school, I mean, how much your food cost for the kids that we couldn't get? How much was it?
For a week, it was like $350.
$350.
About $400.
No, $400 to feed the
But
kids.
one day, we didn't.
I just give me.
We made
You want to ever talk?
We made something work.
You made something
We
right.
made something work with what we already had there, but yeah.
It was rough. But that's why I'm saying, y'all talk to the real people, get the real facts, not the made up stuff. And when they come, it's a show. That's all it is. So you won't hear nobody because you got all the negative people just saying stuff, so you can't never hear the truth. You just hear the negativity, so now you lost in the sauce. I'm trying to make it be where you talk to these people and you hear from their mouths to your ears on what's going on in their department. They run their department. They can tell you how it has affected their departments, their day-to-day operations, this is day-to-day stuff. That they have to keep coming to the board and say, hey, can we buy ice cream? Hey, can we buy food for the kids? Make that make sense. And this is when we get the backlash of the parents, the people that's upset because they couldn't get something for their kids, or their kids still hungry when they pick them up at 7 o'clock. What would you do? And I always tell people, flip it, turn around. Ask yourself, if that was your kid and we had your kids in our facility, how would you feel as a parent to us? Would you yell at us? Would you be upset that your kid didn't eat all day and they got out of school? Y'all know them school lunches is half of them eat. When you get home, you hungry as ever. You in the refrigerator, you doing everything. It's the same thing. What's the difference? And we have the budget to pay for the things for the kids. We have the budget to pay for the things for the seniors. What's the problem? What's the holdup? That's why I try to explain to y'all, people playing politics. It's a game. But they are the ones being hurt. They are the ones that suffer from it. And that I will not stand for. My job is to make a way. I'm an entrepreneur by trade. We always find a way. Always. Y'all here know. We hear yes. We just, okay, can't do it that way. All right, let's figure it out. That's what we hear. Because we are doers. When you go to a leader or a visionary, you ask them, how do we make it work? There's no compromise with anybody. We ask questions. We say what is needed. We call lawyers. Think about it. Y'all gave Robert Hunt, finance director. Y'all made him the card holder. As much money as he made, he has a CPA. As much money as he made, why would he run around all day to go to the stores for different departments? When do he do his job? This is how y'all gotta look at that. Other than that, y'all should pay all CPAs that kind of money and let them just run around the store for people. It's too many games. Whereas each department head had their own card, was held accountable for their card, because their name on it. So whoever used their own card, they're responsible for the items. And if it's something wrong, point it out. Something you don't like, what is it? Like, stop. It's just too much mess. It has to change, guys. But it changed with us. And I'm only talking to y'all like this because this is the only time I get the opportunity to say something without all interrupters got fight for crowds. Just to get a statement out. Just to tell y'all what's really going on. And to show y'all. And some of the staff, as you can see, a little more comfortable saying a little stuff. Before they ain't want to go to the mic. I'm like, go to the mic. No. I get it. But you can't let the hateful or the spiteful ones stop you from giving your message. Still put your message out. I still do it regardless of what people say, just so people get another perspective of what's going on here at Thornton Township. But I just want to end with this. I'm thankful for my community. I'm thankful for my residents that support me, love on me, send me emails, send me texts. I love all that about you guys for just keeping your super mayor grounded. Thank y'all because it's tough. Yes, it is. But at the end of the day, God gives the test to his strongest soldiers. He's not gonna give you more than you can bear, and that's the purpose of the test, so you can have the testimony later. There's no testimony without the test, and you have to go through the process sometimes, and you have to go through the storm, but you gotta keep your eye ahead and not on the storm, because sometimes you'll be caught in the storm and you take your eye on God. So I try to encourage people to keep going, keep moving, don't give up. It's light at the end of the tunnel. I try to tell people to have tunnel vision, just like those horses. I don't know if y'all into horse races or nothing. They got them blinders on the side so they can't look left or right, so they can't get distracted and run a race. It's the same concept. Y'all have to do the same. And to anybody that's in any other type of, whether it's form of government or management, keep fighting, keep going, especially to the ladies, because I know y'all get overlooked and underpaid a lot of the times, and you suffer silence. I get that. And today your day. You gotta fight back. You gotta say something. You cannot just take it. Today is the day that you must stand for something, please. And I know it's tough because people don't want to lose their job, so they just be quiet and they'll say nothing. But y'all should say something. I promise you should. Do anybody else want to say anything? Any of my staff? Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Somebody want to talk. Yay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is William. I'm a part of the extension of the events and that Supervisor Henyard puts on for her residents. I sat there and I listened, and I just was compelled to share something that Supervisor, she doesn't talk about this, but with her leadership, I felt compelled to say something. Big Bingo is an extension of our community, shows who we are as a community. And with her foresight, Supervisor Henyard, she knew that all of our seniors could not come out to Big Bingo, and they wanted to come. So she created an opportunity for us, her staff, to go into seniors' homes. So initially, as she said, 20% of the township did not know, only knew that the township existed, but 80% didn't. So she created an outreach team of our young people, which we always complain about. They got their pants down, they don't listen to anybody. So she said, these are some people, a part of our demographic that we forget about. So she created an outreach team of 10 young people. They went to all 17 municipalities, starting in October. They finished in February, knocking on every single resident's door and letting them know about the services and events that we hold here, as well as the outreach team that we have on the phone. So in doing that, the senior still was not coming out. She sends us into the senior homes to all 17 municipalities. We go in on average 3 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and we have bingo, we have food, we give them food, and we talk to them. This is something that we don't talk about. We look in these seniors' faces. 90-year-old lady, she said this when we told her supervisor that we're not going to have this program anymore. You know what she said? No one comes and visit us. So what's going to happen now? So this is what happens in our communities. We get our seniors, we put them in these homes, and no one goes and visits them. We feed them, we talk to them, we tell them about the events that we offer, and they look forward to it. We look forward to it because it's an extension of our supervisor. I just had a birthday. I'm a senior. I would love to have someone to communicate with me when my family puts me aside. These are the things that is overshadowed because of all of the foolishness that we're talking about real people's lives. We're playing nickel-dime games with real people's lives. Our seniors that we put away, and no one comes to visit us. So the program, the event that you offer, now we can't go see them. So we went there, and our CPA can attest to this. We're on our way there on a Tuesday to go pick up cake. We give them cake. And if someone has a birthday, we sing happy birthday to them. And it's amazing. We went to pick up the cake to offer to our seniors, and they told us, your card doesn't work. Okay, your card doesn't work. So we had to call, the CPA, 8 in the morning, to come meet us at a bakery to get a cake for our seniors. Because this is what true leaders do. We don't make excuses, we make adjustments. And it's just irresponsible that our trustees would come up with all of these ordinances and not confer with us. We're reasonable. Well, what do you want us to do? Because at the end of the day, all this back and forth, it affects our citizens. And we're here, we're compassionate enough to say, what do you want us to do then if you don't want to do it this way? Because what's sad is that there was never another objective or a compromise. Well, I don't want to do this. Have you all consider this? Not one trustee came to me and asked me. So I think it's irresponsible. And to your credit, not one time have you ever said, we can't do it. I don't care how bad it ever looked in that board meeting. She never says, oh, they left you with that. Oh, that's bad. She said, no, you're over it. You're responsible. You fix it. And can not one leader in this room that's here can say that she's never gave us the opportunity and the tools to execute our jobs. And all we're asking the trustees to do is to reconsider that our citizens are suffering because of this knee-jerk approach to trying to stop these young ladies, which they can't stop. Because if God be for you, he's more than the whole world against you. So I'm encouraged because I know at the end of the day, God will be vindicated. God will show that our citizens need what she's here for, because God raised up a leader because of the cry of the people. So supervisor, continue to go on. Hopefully, prayerfully, God will visit them in the night season and make them aware that they're not hurting you and I. They're hurting our citizens who so desperately need what you have. So thank you. Continue to go on. You know, I'm for you. I'm with you. Because at the end of the day, time will reveal every man's true character. And so we'll stand and we'll see who will be with you. So God bless you. Okay, we don't worry about the news, what they say, because there's a different gospel than what the news is playing. You know what it is? It's impacting people's real lives. So we pray that these people will continue to come and say, what happened to these services? Because I need them. So thank you, and thank you for your time. God bless.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Last, I want to announce Cooking with Tiff. I know I kind of hinted on that earlier. Cooking with Tiff due air this evening at 7 p.m. We will put it on our Facebook channel and on our website. Miss Christy, she's in the back. She's one of our residents. She's a singer. She did her first episode with Cooking with Tiff. And she made, what she made? Meatloaf?
Meatloaf.
She made meatloaf, so it was really, really dope. It was epic, and that's something different that the township has not seen. And with that being said, it's for anybody. If you are a resident, you don't necessarily have to be a senior, it could be a kid, and you want to actually come to showcase your skills in the kitchen with myself. We basically pick things out of our food box, and we actually show you how to make different meals with it. So it's basically going in the crates, pulling out the grandma recipes or your uncle recipes, and that's what we did. She showed me how she made meatloaf. What's that? What's your sauce?
Slap your mama.
Oh my God. She had all these different scenes. It was really, really cool, guys. So check it out this evening, and then we kind of condensed it to like 5 minutes. So it's a really quick show, and then we show you the recipes on each side. Now on Friday, every 4th Friday, you can pick up one of those boxes. And you can pick it up right outside of this location. And I think it started, is it 3 o'clock?
3 to 6.
3 to 6 this Friday. So if you want to come and get one of those boxes that you saw Miss Christy throwing out in the kitchen cooking, come and get it. It have everything to make meatloaf, from the meat to the sauce to the vegetables to everything to make that actual meatloaf. You got your own seasons in it though. I don't know we're gonna put the slap your mama season in there, but make sure you come by. It is first come, first serve. Other than that, you can't sign up and register for the box. That way the box is here, but you have to get it within that time frame. And once it get bigger and bigger and bigger, because it always increases every time we drop something, then we will add more boxes and more things for it. And on, what is it, this Sunday, right, Tanika, just make sure, we got like a home cooked meal for the picnic, right? That food box. We got the dressing, greens, yams. Did y'all get the yams? Working on that, God. Because I'm real big on like original products. I don't really like canned goods neither, so that's why I kind of switched up when I came in, and I make sure y'all got fresh produce, things that you pick from the earth. I don't like all that processed canned goods. Come I go in a lot of y'all homes, a lot of your homes have, basically you got a food pantry for real in your home of canned goods. So please stop by Friday if you're watching or interested. It is this Friday at the 333 East 162nd location here in South Highland from 3 to 6 p.m. to get your fresh produce box. And if you're interested in the show or being a guest, go online and sign up to be a guest. And you too can be a resident. We got another resident, I ain't gonna bust you out yet. She was next on the show, so we got a lot of residents that actually been filmed already. And we made it. What we made? Burgers, okay. I just want to make sure. I'm like, you go that time. We made burgers with what we make with it?
We had a George Foreman grill
Yeah.
and cheese in the middle.
Yep, yeah, stuffed burgers. Yeah, we had a juicy burger. she killed that burger, y'all. I don't know. Yeah.
By myself.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, she not sharing with nobody. So these are the moments that I represent. This is stuff I represent as supervisor. This is the side that y'all don't see or don't hear, but you can talk to residents yourself and they have a great time. But these are things that we created. Again, this wasn't here at Thornton Township. I don't know no other township that does this. So we really setting the bar and writing a book for other people to mimic what we do, which a lot of people are. We also have scholarships for our youth. Please go online and apply for the scholarship. Last year, we gave up to 80 scholarships ranging to, was it $2,500 or $3,000, Robert? $2,500. So we did that for the scholarships. So again, I know how hard it is. I went to college. I know how hard it is to just get help when you need it, whether it's room and board, whether it's your books, your tuition. So please apply because you live in Thornton Township. It's so simple to get. We are making sure we help the kids in Thornton Township. You cannot live in Chicago, you cannot live in Indiana, so please don't use people's addresses. So make sure you just apply for all the services that we have created for you. We got some other great things coming up. I ain't gonna announce it all this evening because it probably gonna get played no way, but I'm gonna make sure that I post it and let you guys know what it is. I will see you tomorrow if you are interested. And remember, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all have a good evening.
Okay, guys, here's what I find interesting. I find it interesting that they ruled on all the ordinances and everything was all discussed and it was all finalized a few days ago in the last meeting. But the thing is, I find the fact that she will not believe in the law itself, the laws that are in place, and that she won't hold herself to the same standard of the law as all of us, as everyone. So she thinks that she can change things after they've already been set in stone. These people don't want you spending all of their hard-earned tax dollars. So, and they also see how you are bankrupting the village of Dalton. So you're bringing all of the same old practices into the township, and they're catching it. Hopefully they're catching it before time, but they're catching it. So they're doing what they have to do to protect the funds and protect the residents of the township, the employees, and everyone else. To have a control on the budget and what's spent and things like that. And what she sees it as a personal attack. The numbers speak for themselves. The current financial conditions speak for themselves. And then the fact that you have not only Thornton Township, but you have Dalton, the village of Dalton, complaining as well. You have two bodies completely full of trustees. The Dalton trustees and the Thornton Township trustees are all saying the same thing about Tiffany Henyard. So who do you believe? Comment below, folks, and let me know, who do you believe? Do you believe Tiffany? Or do you believe that all of these trustees from both the township and the village of Dalton are lying? You believe the residents are full of it? Like, what do you believe? Because if you have all of these people saying the same thing, then that paints a clear picture. And also, Miss Henyard doesn't have any regards for anyone but herself in her thoughts. And I'll never view her as a real politician until she's able to actually face the people in her meetings instead of looking down and doodling and things like that. And until she actually can stand in front of a camera and actually acknowledge the events that happened in Las Vegas and actually acknowledge that she is the leader that's going to take charge and make things right. Until then, I would never see her as a serious political figure. In fact, it's just a job to her, folks, and a personal piggy bank at that. So thank y'all so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share possibly, and subscribe. And please become part of the Speak On It family so that we can all grow together. with our thoughts as well as our minds. But thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.